Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell and welcome to part 2 of me working on my Halloween Amiga 2000 computer. What I did in part 1 was I opened up the Amiga 2000 and I pulled out the top drive chassis and I removed all the boards, including my Buddha IDE. And in part 2, I'm going to remove this hard drive and I'm going to mount it down here. And I'm going to install another black faceplate TX drive right over here as DF1. And you get to watch me do all that. And of course I'm going to put it all back together. And it should be a wonderful thing after that, you know. But yeah, so this is part 2. So let's get started. Alright, so let me go ahead and remove this hard drive. Go ahead and remove that hard drive. Okay. And it's one of the, let me dust get the dust off of it. It's one of the later quantum hard drives. It's a little bit lighter, lightweight. I think it's better made. And I don't think these quantums suffer from the same rubber gasket drying out problem as the older quantums. I think quantum, they fixed that problem with these newer hard drives. But this is a 1.2 gig IDE, hard drive made by Quantum. And this drive I know works with the Buddha IDE. It works beautifully, no problem with this drive. I just thought I would show the actual hard drive known to be working with the 20th anniversary Buddha IDE. This is a 1.2 gigabyte IDE hard drive made by Quantum. It's one of the newer versions, the newer form factors. Okay, so yeah, this hard drive works. All right, so okay, we need to mount that hard drive into well, we need to use, let's see, we need to use a set of those right there. Okay, let's see, use a set of these babies. I think right about there would be good. Okay, so put that baby, I think, yeah, right there would be good. And I just snug it till I get the other one in, and then I'll show you what I do to even them out. Let me get another bolt that I'm going to need. Okay. I'm trying to think what I did with those. Let's see. Nope, it's not those. I think I put them up here. Okay, let's see. I think I put those down here. Let me see. Okay, those are fine threads. I don't want the fine threads. I need the coarse thread. No, those are the fans. Yeah, I think they're up here, actually. Let me see. No, those are for the Amiga disk drives. I'm glad I got those. Okay, I think it's these. Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these PC screws. A whole bunch of them. I got the fine thread ones too. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and mount that baby on there. And we're going to make this Amiga 2000 all better. Yeah, we're going to make it all better. She's going to feel much better after I get finished. This is one of my babies, one of my workhorse Amiga 2000s. Yeah. Never had any problems out of any of my Amiga 2000 computers. They work beautifully. They're the best designed and the highest quality of all the Amiga models. The Amiga 2000 is the king of all Amiga computers. It really is. It's the king. And trust me, I've had several of every Amiga model ever made. So if I tell you that the Amiga 2000 is the best of all of them, I must know what I'm talking about. I've had several of every Amiga model ever made. And I always come back to the Amiga 2000. Always. I always come back to this computer. Oh, come on. Okay. See what I'm doing here? I use like a piece of wood here to make sure that, you know, that those are like even with the drive, right? Okay. And I tighten these babies. But yeah, I just love the Amiga 2000. I really do. It's my favorite computer of all time. So if you ever want to find out if somebody is an imposter, they're not the real Hans George Campbell, all you have to do is ask them, what's your favorite computer of all time? And if they don't say Amiga 2000, that's an imposter. That's right. And I have the other Amiga models. In fact, I'm planning on making quite a few videos with my where you see me using one of my Amiga 1200 computers. Yes, you heard me right. Hans George Campbell actually using an Amiga 1200 computer. That's right. I might talk crap about the Amiga 1200 and the Amiga 4000, but it doesn't mean that I don't like the computers or that I don't use them, because the AGA chipset is good for certain things, and I will talk more about that when I start doing my Amiga 1200 videos. So stay tuned for those videos. But anyway, this hard drive is ready to go. Let me double check, make sure these are tight, because hard drives, they vibrate because they're spinning at thousands of RPM, and so yeah, you want to make sure these bolts don't loosen up. And also, hard drives that are spinning at this kind of speed, they have a tendency to get hot and cool down, hot and cool down, hot and cool down, so yeah. But anyway, that's what I did there. I got to remove that one bolt. Okay. In fact, I need to get a set of 4 bolts. I like to get them matching. So when I put this in here, I can go ahead and secure it in there. So I'm going to need to pull out this thing of these kind of screws. And there's one. I like to use larger ones, and I don't like them when they're tapered. I actually prefer that they're rounded. And those of you that have built PCs, you know what I'm talking about. For regular PC use, I don't care. But for my beloved Amiga computers, oh no, they gotta be perfect bolts. Perfect bolts. Okay, they gotta be perfect. Because it's going into my beloved Amiga computer. So, okay. You know what? Let me get my tweezers. I can get through this a lot faster with my tweezers. I don't want to waste your guys' time. You know. Okay, there's 2, 3. I told you, once I got these tweezers, I can go pick them out real fast. Okay, that's 4. So I can put these back. And now, slide this baby. Well, actually, what I need to do, okay, I need to get this out of my way. Put this over here. And we need to pull this beautiful Amiga 2000. Get my light out of the way. I don't want to hit my head on that. And we'll put 2 screws over here where I can easily get to them. Just making sure the camera's still recording. And then we're going to, well, okay, I need to put this in like that. Actually, wait a moment. No, don't do it like that. No. Oh, come on, you fuck. Okay, I think I do want it. Is it on that, or can it go on that one? No, it needs to go up a little bit. It needs to go up. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to go up a little bit. Not like that. Okay. Let's get this one in there. Alrighty, what is going on here? No, that's not what I want. No. What the hell? Oh, you son of a... What the hell is going on with this? Okay. It's like it doesn't want to go in or something. Weird. It's almost as if it's at an angle or something. What the hell? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Alrighty, I see what's going on. I was wondering what was going on. There's like a hole underneath it. Okay, that's fine, man. As long as we get it figured out. That's all I care about. If we get it figured out, I'm happy. Alright. Okay. Yeah, the hard drive would be able to breathe better, too. Be able to breathe better. Do not install the hard drive, especially a SCSI hard drive, directly onto any board. And I know a lot of people love doing that. Don't do it. The best place for the hard drive is where I'm putting it right now. Either that, or if you're using, like SCSI, well this is IDE, but if you're using a SCSI hard drive, it's actually best to have all your SCSI devices in an external SCSI tower. And then you plug that tower into the back, the rear 25-pin SCSI port of your SCSI controller. Okay? whether it be the 2091 board or the GVP SCSI controller, or as part of a 030, 040 board, you know, combo type situation. That's the best way to do it. But if you're going to have a hard drive internally, the best place to put the hard drive on an Amiga 2000 is in this 5 1/4 inch bay. You want the hard drive horizontal like this, so they can dissipate that heat, and also the bearing, the main bearings for the platters will last longer. Okay, when you put them up like this, vertical, that causes the bearings to wear unevenly. Okay, and so your hard drive won't last as long. Also, the heat can't dissipate as efficiently as it does when it's horizontal like this. The heat can rise off that metal, and the hard drive can stay a lot cooler. Plus, you've got, okay, it's right in front of these vents on this power supply, and so the power supply is going to suck that heat away from that hard drive. It goes through the power supply and it comes out the exhaust fan back here, because the fan is set up as an exhaust fan. Okay, so yeah, this is the best place to put your hard drive in an Amiga 2000. This is where you want to put it. Alright, so we got that in there. Okay. Before I tighten it, I think, let me see something. Will this, yeah. Go ahead and put this baby in there like that. Yeah, go ahead and put that in there. And I got it wire tied here so that the wires aren't going all over the damn place. And this is the wires for the disk drive, so that's good. Alright, put those over here for the time being. Okay, so we want the hard drive to go toward the front as much as possible, I think. I think that would be a good way to do it. And let's go ahead and tighten this up. Like that. I need to move this over a little bit more because, okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Well, turn this baby around like that. Alright, so there's the hard drive. Let me just double check real quick. Make sure these are tight too. Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, so there's the hard drive installed in the 5 1/4 inch drive bay. Alrighty, so now I want to install my second TIAC disk drive, but I need to count how many washers I install. Because what I did, I used 3mm bolts. I have a washer on this side. Okay. And then there's, I think, 2 or 3 washers in between the drive and this drive chassis to raise it up a little bit. And that puts it pretty close to being in the center of that opening. And it worked really. It looks like I have 2 washers. And these are 3mm washers that I use with the 3mm bolts. Okay? So, what I need to do, and this is not going to be easy, let me tell you that. It's not going to be easy. But the first thing I need to do is I need to double check and make sure that this is set up for DS1, device 1, which it is, and I'll show you in front of the camera the jumpers for this particular drive. I don't know if you can see that really well on the camera or not, but those are the jumper settings for that drive. Okay, so let me double check this drive and make sure. Well, I know this one's set up properly because it works. Okay, the other one, yeah, the jumper needs to be set opposite of that. So, okay, all right. All right, so what I need to do now is I need to put, well, the first thing I need to do is take a sip of my coffee, my delicious coffee. Oh yeah, we gotta have our coffee. All right, so delicious, so scrumptious. Okay, I don't need my pointer out. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need, we're gonna need quite a few of these washers. So, well, okay, I need 8. Probably gonna need 12. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put them back. Okay, there's 12. 12 washers. 3mm washers. And we're going to need 4 of these 3mm bolts. Alright. Now, like I said, this is going to be tricky because of the damn washers. But we have the technology, and it can be done. But I think I might have to sit down to do this. I might have to sit down to do this. Yeah. And I think I might need, let's see, this spudgy to help me center these washers over this. But it goes there. I have to put my goggles on. There's that. You'll see the method to my madness in a moment. It'll be perfect. Yeah, the drive spacing will be perfect, and the opening will be MiG-2000's faceplate. Like that. And put that baby in there like that. Okay. We're getting it done, man. Getting it done. I know for some of you this might seem boring, but for others I think they like watching stuff like this. So I figure since I'm working on my Halloween Amiga 2000 today, I might as well go ahead and do it under the camera, you know. Okay, so we got that like that, and now we have to very carefully. This is not going to be easy. Okay, I'm going to need my goggles for this. This is not going to be easy. This is always a pain in the butt to do this. It's always a pain in the butt. Yep. Okay, but I think I did it. I think I got it on there. You want to try to do these inner ones first. But yeah, just... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. One more thing. Whoa, what am I doing? Not so quick, Mr. Campbell. What are you doing, man? We need... Oh, shit. We need to put the washer there, okay? Not so fast. Get it done right. Don't show your viewers the wrong way to do stuff, okay? Alright. Okay, so we're going to put this baby... Wait a moment. You want to, like, lift the drive up if you got to move it. Wait a moment. Let me see. I might have to, okay, loosen up a little bit. And, okay. You know, I don't want to mess with that until I get these others in. I better get these others in. Yeah, I really don't want to mess those up. They're so hard to get back in. Okay. There's that. Okay. There's that one. Loosen it up. I need to be able to move this to line up that other one over there that's being stubborn. Need to be able to line that baby up, and I think it is lined up now. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, loosen it up, because what I need to do is I need to make sure that they're straight. I'm trying to think here, will this fit in there? If I remember correctly. One of these went in there like that. And that's the correct amount of spacing, if I remember correctly. It's the correct amount of spacing for that. Yeah. Yep, I think that's the correct amount of spacing. But you also got to make sure that it's even on the front. So I'm going to need to get another piece of wood or something for that. Well, can I use the front of this? Yep, I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, I think that right there is going to be good. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I spray painted this piece right here. Yeah, I spray painted that, and I taped the screws that screws this onto the back so I don't lose them. But yeah, it turned out nice. It's like a real nice satin black color. If you ever wanted to paint your Amiga case black, don't do it gloss. Use this Krylon satin black paint, and it's specially formulated to bond to plastic, and this is what you want right here, and it produces, as you can see, a real nice finish, real tough finish. But yeah. Okay, so this drive is ready. These drives are ready to install. back into the case. Okay, what I need to do is I need to pull that back out because it's holding the drives up. And won't let it, you know, I want to be able to tighten this really good. Make sure it's snug. Yeah, make sure it's snug. And another thing you want to do before you put this drive in, yeah, that's about right there. And both of these, I installed the, okay, let me move my chair out of the way. On both of these drives, I installed amber LEDs. Because I just love the amber LEDs. And amber goes good with that orange paint. But there's the two TAC disk drives. And I think, you know, they are straight. Yeah, I think they are straight. As you can see, that paint, it makes it to where this silver, well, this aluminum right here doesn't stand out like a sore thumb once these are slid, you know, into the case. Yeah, and you'll see that. I might have to, I don't know. I'm trying to think about how this, that might be too far apart. So I might have to, okay, which one's DF1? Okay, yeah, that's DF1. I know that one's spaced properly. Okay, I'm going to have to move DF. Okay, that's DF0. That one's spaced properly. I might have to move DF1 over a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I remember what it should look like about the space in it. It should be in the center there. So, yeah. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Usually this amount of spacing here works out fine, but I think that's if you're using the normal Amiga 2000 disk drives, not these TACs. So you got to move it. It's got to be about like that. I think it'll work out great. And then, okay, you want to make sure that it's straight. So I'll do it like this. Yeah, you want to make sure that they're straight. Okay, just like that. I think you just basically. Okay, I think that'll be straight enough. I mean, I don't want to go overboard with this. This video is already too long. But I think that'll be fine right there. So let's go ahead and tighten these back. I think this time before I really tighten them, just double check, make sure it looks good. Because I know by eye, I know about what this is supposed to look like before you slide it into the Amiga 2000 on these TAC drives. So let me take a look at this. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better, I'm thinking. Looking at how straight it is, and yeah, it looks even. So yeah, I think that's the proper spacing right there. Yeah, that's the proper spacing, I think, right there. I can move them maybe a little bit closer together, but no, I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's going to be good. Yeah, don't even mess with it. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but you want to get this perfect. I mean, you want it to look good on your Amiga 2000. You want these to look good. So you want to take the time to do a good job when you're mounting these disk drives. I've seen a lot of people, I mean, they don't care what their Amiga 2000 looks like. And I never install a Gotek drive. To me, the Gotek drives are stupid. They're stupid. They're a waste of time, waste of money. I actually prefer using real disk drives. And there's no excuse for not using real disk drives. There's no excuse. Well, the disk drives are unreliable. Not true. Well, the disks, they don't last very long. Not true. I have never had any problems with any of my disk drives or disks in all the years that I've been using disk drives and disks. Never, read my lips, I have never had problems with any of my drives or any of my disks. You just got to use high quality drives. You've got to take care of them. You can't be slamming in a disk like I see a lot of you people do, or yanking it out of the drive like I see a lot of you people do. Okay, don't do that. Gently push the disk in and press your eject button and gently pull the disk back out. Don't be slamming the stuff in and out. Don't do that. I see so many of you doing that. And then you wonder why you have problems with your disk drives and your disks. And also, a lot of you use this generic disk crap. Don't do it. You know, get yourself some good quality disks. Spend some money on those disks. If you buy good quality disks, good quality name brand disks, they should last for at least 25 to 30 years with no problems. Take it from me, I know. And a GoTech drive is stupid. It's just another gimmick just to get you Amiga fanatics to spend more of your money. You know, it's something stupid. I guarantee you, I can load a game faster on my disk drives than you can with your GoTech drive. And I'm willing to bet you $100 on that. And I have bet people $100 on that. And they couldn't believe it. Because all of my disks, I have one game per disk. And they're all in alphabetical order. So I know exactly where each game is. I stick it in the drive, turn my computer, and boots right up. And especially if that game's already on the hard drive. Using WHD load. Oh yeah, the game loads up instantly, almost instantly. By the time you're fiddle farting around with your GoTech drive, I got the game loaded up already. Oh yeah. Now don't get me wrong, I tried the GoTech drive. In fact, I have a really nice one that I painted the same color to match the Amiga 2000's khaki color. So it matches the front part beautifully. And it's in my Amiga 2500. So I have used the GoTech drives. But I don't use them that much anymore. I have found that in normal daily use of my Amiga computers, I don't use the GoTech drive. Especially if they have a hard drive installed. I almost never use the GoTech drive. Even when I'm installing my software onto the hard drive, I'm installing them directly from my disks because I have the real programs in like new condition in their original like new boxes. Okay? And, you know, if you're using an Amiga computer, my gaming Amiga is one of my Amiga 500s with Kickstart 1.3. And 512K of fast memory and 512K of chip memory. Just about every game loads on that computer beautifully. Don't have to use any of that WHD load crap, none of that stupid crap that you people use. I don't have to use none of that. And the games run beautifully off that Amiga 500. Beautifully. No problems. No stupid GoTech crap. No stupid WHD load crap. The games run beautifully. No problems. I'm a firm believer in, okay, I think that you people that are not satisfied with your Amiga computer, that you're always trying to upgrade it, you know, I believe that deep down inside, subconsciously, you don't like your Amiga computer. Yes, you heard me right. Because those of us that love the Amiga computer, we don't change her. We like her just the way she is. With all the little quirks and the little problems that come up with an Amiga computer, we love her just the way she is. We wouldn't have her any other way. We don't want to install all that modern crap in our beloved Amiga computers. Because then it gets further and further away from being a retro computer. Okay? So if you want to install all that modern crap in your Amiga computer, why are you using an Amiga in the first place? Why not go back to your PC or your Macintosh, your Mac computer? Why even mess around with an Amiga computer if you don't like it the way it is? And that's true. Those of you that are constantly upgrading your Amiga, especially you Amiga 1200 fanatics, I can't believe the amount of money that you people spend on your Amiga 1200. Like paying, 200 bucks or whatever, or more, plus shipping, for one of those stupid little plastic cases, this Kickstarter project. I don't care what it's called. Two pieces of plastic is not worth $200 plus shipping. To any sane person like myself, I would never pay $200 plus shipping for two pieces of plastic. And that's what those cases are. But a lot of you people did. Why? I don't know why. It sure is stupid. Or paying this one guy over there, and I think he's in England, with this A1500 case, By the time you buy everything you need to install an Amiga 500 or an Amiga 1200 motherboard into that case, you spent about $500 US. It's not worth it. It's actually better just to take a nice PC tower case and do some work. Don't be lazy, okay? Drill your own holes for your standoffs. Mount the motherboard in a nice PC tower case that the motherboard fits in, okay? I've done this many times, so I know it works. And you could put together a beautiful towered Amiga 500 or 1200 for a lot less than 500 bucks that this guy is charging, for those cases. Oh yeah, I just thought I'd get that off my chest. I mean, you people that mess around with your Amiga all the time with these stupid little Gotek drives and all this other stupid crap, subconsciously you don't like the Amiga computer. I'm a firm believer in that. Because I use my Amigas just the way they are. Yeah, I'm installing this Buddha IDE in here with, an IDE hard drive. But in general, I don't do that. I actually prefer using SCSI controllers and SCSI hard drives. They're a lot faster, they're a lot more efficient. And plus, I have my SCSI devices, hard drives and CD-ROM drives and all that, zip drives, in tower cases, external tower cases. No drives, no SCSI drives are in any of my Amiga 2000 computers. Because I plug in the SCSI tower in the rear 25-pin SCSI connector on the back of the computer. And it works beautifully that way, So, yeah. And my Amiga 1200, the same thing. When I show you guys my Amiga 1200 setup, and show you all the things that I do with it, you'll notice it's basically stock. That's right. Yeah, I've got an old 30 board plugged in it. That's only because I'm using Workbench 3.9. Okay, that's right. But do I use WHD load? Hell no. I got the actual software on disk. I just put the disk in, loads up beautifully. Well, I'm talking about games. Now, if it's productivity software, like I use a lot of productivity software with my Amiga 1200, that's on the hard drive. Boots right up, no problem, no fuss, no muss. I don't need to install, all this fancy crap that you guys spend your money on. I can't believe the thousands of dollars that you stupid people have spent on your Amiga 1200 computer. I can't believe that. You people got to be insane. You really do. The amount of money you spend on your Amiga 1200 computer. And I don't need no VGA adapter because I've got a real Commodore monitor, CRT monitor, hooked up to my Amiga 1200. It looks beautiful. No problems. Everything looks great on that screen. I don't need to have no fancy, VGA board that snaps on over one of the chips. Screw that. I never liked that ideal anyway. That's some stupid crap. Just more crap to get your money. That's right. That's all it is. More stupid crap to get your money. And those of you that spent all that money on your Amiga 1200, deep down inside, subconsciously, at the subconscious level, you don't like the Amiga computer. Why do you think you're not happy with it? You're never satisfied with it. You're always trying to change it. Because subconsciously, you don't like the Amiga. In fact, I'll go as far as saying you actually hate the Amiga computer. That's right. Now, I love the Amiga. And in all these future Amiga videos that I'm going to be posting on my YouTube channel, you'll see that. You don't see me spending unnecessary money and putting a bunch of crap in my Amiga computers. I like them just the way they are. That's right. And most of my Amiga computers, they're basically stock, including my Amiga 1200 computers and my Amiga 4000s and 3000s. They're basically stock. And they work beautifully. No problems. No need to spend any more money on them. They work great. Just take care of them. Take care of the drives. Keep them clean. You know, blow the dust out once a year or whatever. You know, use a head cleaning disc to clean the heads. Okay? Take care of your computer. Recap the power supply. Blow out the dust once a year. And these computers will last the rest of your life. You don't need to spend any money on them. You don't need to buy any more of that stupid crap. Like Go-Tech drives. I mean, get the hell out of here. You don't need any of that stupid crap. That's right, crap. Okay? Well, now I'm getting off my soapbox. I just thought I'd get that out. You know, get that out there, you know. Anyway. Okay, so we got these drives installed. And I think the spacing is now correct, and they're even with each other. And I think they'll look really good in this computer. And this one's set up for DF0, and this one's set up for DF1. So I think that would be the end of part 2. I don't want to make the videos too long. Stay tuned for part 3, where I put everything back into the computer. And, yeah, so stay tuned for part 3. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.